My guest now is none other than Moshe Meir. I said it right?
It's perfect. I don't care whatever you call me as long as you shop by me.
What makes your store unique?
I'll tell you what. When a person comes in my store and they want to spend $20 on a bottle, the bottle is closed, there's no tasting, and they wouldn't know if they, as long as they know that they can trust the people behind whoever runs the show at that time, the salespeople on the floor, that they taste every wine. It's very simple. A person walks into me and they ask me they want a good bottle of wine. I will ask them what they like for breakfast. or what they drink,
right,
or what they munch on junks, and I would see if they have a sweet palate, drier palate, or whatever they like. They like this ice cream, that ice cream, and I will be able to point them out to the exact wine, what they like. And I'm not a day trader, so I would never like stiffen a wine that I made like a few extra dollars on it, because I'm a long-term investor, and I want people to continue coming for the next 100 years, dear, and their grandchildren to come back and shop. So I think so there's no gamble when somebody walks into my stores and say, I want a $20 bottle of wine.
So you don't get frustrated. They say, you know what, I'm going like, well, you're trying to upsell them. Say, I understand, that's your budget.
Exactly.
We're going to work with you.
100%.
Beautiful. Now, here's a question. I mean, today's day and age, Gen X, Gen Z, millennials, is there a difference in taste if someone walks in, you know, the 20-year-old versus the 70-year-old?
I've seen a lot of people. It's always like that. It's how the market is trending.
Okay.
Let's say you can see in the past year and a half rosés. I saw it 2 years ago, and we started promoting rosés and white wines. And look, there's another 20-30% in the market. They thought that white wines are not real wines. I told them, listen, you expect meat, and this is pizza. Appreciate the pizza for what it is. It's light, it's refreshing, it's like Snapple. But then you can drink hot tea in the middle of winter.
Now, Moshe, you're a lively guy. I'm going to ask you a question. Is it fair when people beat up on people with a sweet taste palate that, you have cheap taste?
100% not. Because there are very expensive desserts in very expensive restaurants. So it's what your palate is. Of course, you can grow your palate into anything. You give a 4-year-old liver to eat or some like beer to drink, he would spit it out. So it has to do also with certain how you're nurtured or where you grew up. Like certain communities like sweeter stuff than others, and you could grow your palate in. But there are very expensive dry, sweet high-end wines, like for thousands of dollars.
Wow.
In, like rums or ports, or really high-end dessert wines in Sauterne and France. Big areas where they only make like sweet high-end wines.
Let's give another plug to the store. Liquors Galore. Again, J between 12th and 13th.
Exactly.
I love the honor of interviewing C-level executives and sharing their great advice and perspective on Mind Your Business. I'd love to get your feedback. Post it in the comments below and subscribe. You'll never miss an edition of Mind Your Business.